Good morning. It is blooming freezing. It is very early, very early. I've already been out and come back this morning. I had to go for physio, so I'm back and I'm cold and I'm warming up with a nice cup of coffee. It's a Monday and I don't normally work Mondays, but I've got quite a lot to catch up on. No, I say I don't normally work Mondays. I do work Mondays. I do my planning, I do admin, I do some art for myself, just some general sketching of ideas and things like that. But Monday is an easy day. And then Tuesdays I do my filming. So Monday is a lot of prep work for filming and things like that, working out what I want to do and all that kind of stuff. It's too early. So I'm going to start by listening to my podcasts and getting some sketches done. And then I'm going to getting some brainstorming done. I've got something I want to work on. Tamara Lujan, I think that's how you pronounce it. She's an artist on Instagram. She's got a February challenge. I'll put her link down in the description. I don't normally do fairies, but I do like a lot of the prompts on here. Some of them are really interesting prompts. So I thought I would have a preliminary doodle about with some ideas for those. Then I've got some other stuff I need to do ready for tomorrow's video, and then I can take the rest of the day to just kind of pootle around and do some organising. Might work in my planner a little bit. Just a general quiet sort of tinkering about day. I've also got a big cardboard box there, that one there, that I need to break down and put in the recycling box. So I should do that today before it gets dark. It's not very light, honestly. It's not all that light. It's quite dark already. But yeah, I've got not more hours, but I feel like I've got more hours because I've been up and early and done stuff. But I know that because I've been up early and done stuff, I will be really tired later. So I want to get as much done while I'm with it and alert and ready to go. And while I'm doing some sketching, I'm going to paint my nails because they were chipping off. So I need to just do a fresh coat on those. And that's my day. That's going to be my day. Just coming up with some sketch ideas and tinkering. It's going to be a tinkering day. Yep. As you can tell from the fact that this is a 2-week video for February and the first thing I've done this year, I've had a very slow start to 2022. And that's okay. I'm all right with that. Usually I spend a lot of time over Christmas setting up my class, my Patreon stuff, getting ahead, trying to formulate a plan for what classes we're going to do throughout the year, and generally not taking a break. At which point I burn out in January and I end up taking 2 weeks off just before my birthday. This year I didn't do that. I actually took a really long break. And by break, I don't mean like I was on holiday. I mean, I took a break from the hustle. I took the whole of Christmas off. I didn't do anything. I didn't even sketch for myself. I did a few pages in my journal. That was about it. Threw some washi tape around, did some collage. That was my entire Christmas. I spent most of it reading and watching TV. When I got to January, first off, I had my booster, which knocked me out. Oof. I thought the second vaccine was bad, but my God, the third floored me for 4 days. So I ended up doing the first week of January, hitting the ground running, felt really good, doing great. And then the whole of the following week I spent in bed, feeling like crap. So week 3 was spent catching up. And then the last week of January, I basically took the week off again because I turned 50 at the weekend. I know, I don't look a day over 49, but yeah, I turned 50. And I don't know, there's something about being 50. 30 was the first big milestone for me. When I was a kid and I dreamed of being a grown-up, 30 was what I imagined I was. For some reason I had it in my head 34 because I think that's the first number birthday of my mum's that I can remember. And I always had it in my head 34. That's the age to be, 34. And then once I hit my 30s, I was like, no, this isn't it. Then I hit my 40s. I was like, no, it's close, but this isn't it either. And now I've hit my 50s, and as I'm doing this voiceover, 10 days in, and I feel good. I feel like I've hit the ground running. I feel like I'm suddenly driven to do all the things that I've been putting off for years and years and years and years and years. I'm driven to say, I don't need to hustle. I need to work, but everything does not have to be 190% productive 200% of the time, because there lies burnout. And I've dealt with burnout, and I don't like burnout. So I'm taking a different approach this year. I'm starting a new, I don't know, how do you put it, set of life goals, I guess? I don't know. I've turned over a new leaf, essentially. My whole focus up until now has been hustle. Get the work done, show you being productive, prove this, prove that, show you can do this, show you can do that. And it's a lot of pressure. And any YouTuber, Patreon person, art teacher type creative person will tell you that it's a lot of pressure. And we become slaves to this pressure, even if we're not slave to the numbers or slave to the algorithm or whatever it is that we're trying to keep up with this week in order to get ourselves seen. We're still always trying to prove that we have a real job. And I don't feel the need to prove that anymore. And it's really nice to just wake up one day and go, you know what? I don't care anymore. I don't care. I'm going to do me. I'm going to do what I do. I don't need to prove to anybody that I'm always working, or I'm doing this, or I'm earning my keep, or this, that, and the other. I do what I do, and I get paid to do what I do. The people who pay me to do it thoroughly enjoy it, and I thoroughly enjoy it. So why, at this stage in my life, would I be slogging away to prove that I'm the girl boss? I'm not a girl anymore. I'm a goddamn goddess, okay? I have never really gelled with the whole girl boss attitude because I was too old to be a girl boss when girl boss started being a thing. Over the last 2 years, especially in class, but also personally, we've been doing a lot of shadow work, working on ourselves, working on what we want to become, how we want to change things. 2020 forced a lot of us into shadow work, and then 2021, a lot of us said, well, we're already here in dumpster fire, so we might as well keep going because it's not getting any better. And I feel like I've done so much shadow work that I can now reset everything, and that is my word of the year, reset. And as I was coming up with this concept, the computer term reset came to mind, which is Control-Alt-Delete. So my reset buttons have become control what you can, find alternative ways of doing things that are too difficult or stress you out or don't make life pleasant, things that you do because you feel other people are making you do them rather than because you want to do them, and delete everything else. Get rid of the stuff in life that doesn't make you happy. And not to go all Marie Kondo on everybody, that's absolutely not what I mean. If it makes you happy, keep it. And if it doesn't make you happy, get rid of it. And I'm applying that to all areas of my life from now on. because I'm at that stage of my life where I just want to do what I do and enjoy it. And although that seems to be something that a lot of people can't reconcile with the whole, oh, but we must be productive 24/7 attitude, I'm okay with it, because if I'm enjoying what I do, then what I'm putting out should be more enjoyable for those who want to watch it. Well, that got deep, didn't it? Okay, moving on. What you've been watching me doing is working on some Patreon handouts for a tarot video, doing some basic symbols and things that people can make into collage bits or stickers or whatever, and then just playing. I've been playing with a lot of patterns and my gouache. I've been really stuck the last few weeks with just not really feeling like doing very much. It's just that time of the year where all I want to do is hibernate and snuggle up with the puppies and read. I've been watching Supernatural, which is excellent. Yes, I'm about 15 years late, but I don't care. I haven't seen The Walking Dead either, so there you go. So after 6 weeks of essentially hibernation and then coming back and playing with some materials that I haven't used for a while, doing things that I don't normally do. I'm not really a patterns kind of person, but here I am drawing stars and planets and moons. I don't like pink, and yet I use pink for the background for these stars. I know, who is she? I use pink a lot these days. I think it's to do with getting in touch with my Cancer moon that I've been doing in our shadow work sessions last year. Regardless, I think this year I'm just more going with the flow. I want to enjoy what I do. I want to spend time on the things that matter, spend time with the people that matter, and not just constantly feel like, oh, I should be working. I should be. Oh, I hate those words. I should be. I'm so tired after 50 years of, oh, but I should be doing this. I'm done with feeling guilty. I don't want to feel guilty for not doing things anymore. There's a difference between procrastinating and knowing you shouldn't be procrastinating, and then that kind of, I guess it is guilt, but that self-awareness of, no, I really need to get up and do this. I do. Giving you momentum to do something that's important, and having your life dictated by some random computer somewhere that says you should be making reels and putting them on Instagram, or you should be on TikTok. I'm too old for TikTok, okay? I don't understand it. Leave me alone. I might do reels. I'm intrigued by reels, but they look tricky, so I've been putting them off. Maybe I'll have a go and see if I enjoy them. And if I enjoy them, they can stay. If I don't, then I won't do reels. I think if hitting middle age has taught me anything, it's that life is way too short to be constantly caught up in a hamster wheel of get up, work, pay bills, go to bed. But to have more to life than that, then you have to change something. You have to reset what your life is about.